The U.S. Defense Chief Ashton Carter is due in South Korea next week for talks with the top Korean officials. The agenda is said to be focused on the threat posed by North Korea, but there's still speculation that Carter will want to talk about deploying a controversial U.S. missile defense system to the Korean peninsula. Our Kim Hyun reports.
U.S. Secretary of Defense Ashton Carter is scheduled to visit Seoul for the first time next week for talks with his South Korean counterpart, Han. A South Korean government source says Carter will arrive for a two-day visit starting April 9th. During his talks with Han and President Park Geun-hye, Carter is expected to discuss ways to better deal with North Korean issues and to boost the two countries' military alliance. But the main focus is on whether the deployment to South Korea of a U.S. missile defense system called THAAD will be on the agenda.
Since THAAD is on the hot seat, it looks unlikely it would be formally mentioned, but there's a high possibility it could be discussed informally on the side.
It's an issue that has stirred controversy both at home and abroad, with China and Russia both expressing their strongly opposition to it. Carter is known to be a strong advocate of the THAAD system. During his confirmation hearing in February, he emphasized the need to beef up missile defense, calling North Korea's ballistic missile capabilities a direct threat to the United States and South Korea. Chairman of the U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff, Martin Dempsey, who was in Seoul last week, said he had productive discussions with his South Korean counterpart, Hyun about building an integrated air and missile defense system in South Korea. Officials in Seoul say that did not come up during their discussion. Kim Hyun, Arirang News.